All right, cool.
Cool.
So nice to meet you, Triston.
Nice to meet you as well.
And how long have you been coaching Kelly?
So I've been coaching Kelly basically since the last season ended and she started training again for this season. So she took some time off after the game season with the team last year. And then when she got back into training, we had some conversations and kind of hit the ground running together.
So leaderboard just came out.
It did.
Damn.
Yeah.
She is looking good. Top 10 worldwide,
Yep.
third in the West,
Yeah.
with just one workout to go. So pretty much unless, and I know she already has it done, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
and this won't even air until after tomorrow's leaderboard.
oh, no. No. So we're waiting. Uh, she's going to give it a good run in the morning.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, that we're pretty confident in her abilities on that workout. And just going in with the mindset today on that fourth one was important for us to just go in and like, hey, let's give this one our all, and then come back tomorrow, give it our all, and be done.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Get a lot of rest, get refueled. I know that night one, she was trying to fuel after a long day at the gym and
yeah,
probably playing catch up ever since then.
yeah. That first day is just so much. The workout's coming out, at 2 here in Texas, and then it's like, okay, what's the order? We had some new skills, so we're trying to figure those out, and then going through the logistics and making sure double checking the tape lines and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just a busy day.
So, so yeah, and I think like once the weekend gets going, you realize you have a little bit more time than you think you did.
100%. Yeah,
Because across the board, every athlete I've spoken to, like I think other than Kelly, most of them are done.
really, really.
Yeah.
I know a lot of athletes do like to kind of get 5 knocked out, and then you have the morning just in case you need that redo. But like I said, we're pretty confident that she can kind of just hit that one and done it and do what she needs to do. And not that this would be optimal, but she's fit enough and has trained with enough volume that if there was some reason we needed to run that back again in the same morning, basically, it's entirely possible.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not questioning your I love your decision. I think that's probably the smart way to go about it. And it's definitely paying off on the leaderboard for sure.
Yeah,
And I do have a couple athletes. One works full time, has to work
right.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
One is flying back home tomorrow.
yep.
So it's they have different circumstances. But so Kelly has not been in the individual competition in 5 years.
Right.
She's been team, and then she had an injury where she had to kind of take a year off. What's it been like coaching someone who's been around the sport for so long and all of a sudden has this focus that they want to do it all for them now again instead of the team, or whatever else is going on?
It's been really, I think, a blessing for me as a coach. She was really blunt when we first started. Like, I want to give this my all this season, and I want to focus on me and really leave it all out there. And it's been great from the sense that she bought into the process. She bought into the training 100%. She, on her own accord, is probably one of the best athletes I've ever seen in terms of body work, recovery, nutrition, like all of those things for her are always dialed in. So that's stuff as a coach that I've never had to worry about with her, and allows us to really focus on the training side of the house and just really moving the needle there. So it's been great. I mean, I know that it was a big change for her coming back to individual, but it's not like she wasn't fit.
No.
No, it's different, obviously, like the way you have to approach workouts and the workout formats from a team being an individual, but we just prioritized that kind of training and built that base and went from there, and it's paying off.
So I'm going to frame this next question as so Ariel Lowen 2 years ago famously had retired from the sport, said she accidentally made the games. That really wasn't her goal. Kelly takes a couple years away from individual competition. Do you think that for some people that renewed energy taking time away from individual competition and coming back is good for them?
100%. 100%. I mean, Kelly and I have even had conversations, because she, in that time off, she did team, and even before that, she did like her marathon and things like that. And I think it's really good for athletes to sometimes distance themselves even from just CrossFit, because CrossFit hurts a lot. And if you do that for so many years, unless you truly, truly love it, right, it can really grind on you and it's hard on the body. So I think going team definitely has its benefits in terms of you're always training with people usually, right? Good environment. Whereas a lot of individuals, they're alone a lot of the time or just kind of grinding it out. And thankfully we have a really good training environment here with training partners and things like that. But I technology for the win.
There it is. Just let me make sure that we're still recording.
Yeah, you're good.
Looks like we're good.
No stress. But yeah, I think it can be beneficial for athletes. I think from a training perspective too, the stimulus that you get doing the team stuff, with it generally being shorter duration, much higher intensity, because it's you go, I go, or rest, I think really lends a lot of fitness to athletes that they can use and translate later if they do come back as individuals.
Yeah, because Kelly is typically someone who likes the long, grindy events.
Right.
So
I think that her time on the team side of things improved her like cycle speed of things and her power output in those shorter time domains and things like that.
So have you coached elite athletes at this level before?
So I coached the team a little bit last year. I was part of the process there, but as far as elite individual athletes, no.
So you couldn't have asked for a better first client as you jump into this, right?
No, not at all. No. It Working with Kelly has been absolutely fantastic.
Have you found a love for something you want to do going forward?
100%. Yeah, I coach full time. I coach, individual athletes remotely, and then I coach here in Houston. And this is kind of always what I wanted to do. And I've been coaching for a long time now. So I feel very at home doing this.
Yeah. So rookie season with an elite athlete and quarterfinals, you have her top 10 in the world. Not
Yeah,
a bad resume start.
not bad. Not bad. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but we're doing all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Triston, it's been awesome getting to know you in this short little time. And
Yeah.
hopefully as we wrap up quarterfinals in the next week or so, we'll be in touch again and get you back on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love it. It was a great time chatting, and it was nice to meet you.
All right. Thanks, Triston. We'll talk soon.
Awesome. Bye.
All right. Bye.